Welcome back to Chamber Exchange, a TV show. I'm Tim Murray, President and CEO of the Worcester Regional Chamber of Commerce, and this is brought to you by our sponsors, Fallon Health and Worcester Bravehearts Baseball. And baseball season has begun, and the Bravehearts are back up at Hanover Field at the College of the Holy Cross. And in this segment, we're going to talk a little bit about some of our colleges and internships and how they work with our businesses. And I want to welcome Kristi White, who is the training manager for Webster 5 Bank here in the region, and Manjushree Burdekar, who is an intern at the Chamber. Welcome.
Thank you.
We're going to talk a little bit about a program that the Chamber has initiated through the Chamber Higher Ed Business Partnership, and Webster 5 is one of those businesses sponsoring that. Manjushrees, you are doing an internship at the Chamber and working around this, but I just want to, for our viewers, just kind of put some data out there to help kind of frame our conversation. But according to a study that was done by Bentley University, 63% of business decision makers and 57% of corporate recruiters that work on behalf of companies give college graduates a C grade on or lower on their soft skills. And soft skills are how to be a team player, communications, work ethic, professionalism, critical thinking. So, you know, one sometimes may think, I've got a degree, I can get a job, but there's a whole set of skills that you need beyond that. Kristi, as someone who is a training manager working with new employees, retraining employees, what's your viewpoint?
Well, you know, working at the bank, really, you just need the right attitude, integrity, enthusiasm. We can teach you everything else you need to know. You know, any of the other soft skills, even if it's communication, decision making, things like that, we can teach that. So. And
a degree doesn't give you that?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It seems to be that you know, they come in with all kinds of knowledge and add a lot of value, but you know, there's always more to learn. So.
And Manjushrees, you've been involved in this program. You're doing an internship at the Chamber, and you're in school here locally. Want to say where you're at?
Yes. So I'm at Clark
University.
I just finished my junior year. I'm a psychology major and an education minor. And you know, I just wanted to intern at Worcester Chamber of Commerce because I figured it would be a great way to gain experience, and even, you know, it's a great way to meet people and even network. So I just wanted to do something out of my element. So
you're going to have your degree, you know,
yes,
in a year or so. And when you see these statistics, you know, based upon, you know, people of your age group and your peers, is it that everyone's stuck on the iPad or the phone? What is it that causes, in your opinion, you know, some of the feedback from some of the business decision makers and corporate recruiters? And
I think that, you know, these soft skills are not actually taught in college. You should know them. You know, they're kind of common sense because, like I said, they're not actually taught. You're supposed to know them already. So I think, despite having a degree and some work experience, I think soft skill is something, you know, very important in the workplace.
And Kristi, are there any programs, I mean, in terms of the training things that you run that you do currently that work with people on these? And then that leads to my next question is, you know, your involvement with in sponsoring one of these forums that I want to get into.
Right. We have several internal programs that we train, especially people that are promoted into supervisory positions or are looking to be promoted. And then we have external training that we'll bring in for people. We actually just had decision-making training that was presented to employees from an internal employee who developed the program. And we strongly encourage people to take advantage of our generous training and education assistance program.
And that leads me to this new initiative that the Chamber is running for the first time this summer, you know, in an effort to help our Chamber member businesses with their employees or future employees, and help put a program educate these and train on some of these soft skills, the Chamber has launched a program called Get Hired, Higher Ed, kind of a little play on words, but it's a program to help college students kind of land that first job and basically learn those soft skills that are apparently not as obvious as some people might think. And we're going to be running a 6-week program, and on beginning July 8th, from 3 to 5 every Wednesday, and students are interested. They're out there that want to participate in this program. If parents are out there, or if employers are out there that might have an intern, we want people to get involved in this program.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
And they can do that by calling Karen Pelletier, who's the director of the Higher Ed Business Partnership at the Chamber, at 508-753-2924, extension 229, or email her at kpelletier@worcesterchamber.org, and it's KPELLETIER. So again, a parent out there, if you're a student and want to go through this training and certificate, it's, again, another thing that you can add to your resume. And if we have employers out there who have students who are working for the summer, please consider sending them to this program. The curriculum is critical thinking and problem solving, week 1. Week 2 is professionalism and positive attitude. Kristi, you alluded to that. Integrity and trustworthiness. Business communications, how to talk and communicate in the workplace. How to be a team player. And then work ethic. And you're hosting one of those, Kristi, the one on integrity, trustworthiness on July 22nd, Webster 5. What should people expect?
Oh boy, well, it's going to be an interactive session, and they're going to get to meet some of our success stories within the organization and hear how they got to where they are today, that there's a lot of opportunity out there for people.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And Manjushree, when you talk to your fellow students and they think about a year or two from now in the marketplace and working, I mean, is there any things that they talk about, or does this even come up, the need for some of these soft skills or interviews or trainings?
Honestly, the first thing that comes up is having a degree. That's always there. People don't really talk about these soft skills, which are actually very important in the workplace. It's how to interact with people. It's how to, think on your feet and all these things. And we're not really taught these things. And I think, they are important. And these things don't come up in everyday conversation, with my friends or even classmates.
Now, I'm aware that one program that Clark has recently added, I know a lot of people are excited about, is the LEAP program.
Yes.
And we've just got a couple of minutes left, but maybe you could just give a little, what is the LEAP program at Clark? And it's about getting people out in the workplace, right?
Yes.
Students out in the workplace.
So actually, this internship is actually my LEAP project, and LEAP stands for Liberal Education and Effective Practice, and it's an initiative that gets there's Clark students out in the workplace to gain experience and to apply their liberal arts education. So it's a great way to sharpen our soft skills.
And kind of learn some of those workplace realities.
Yes.
and needs. And we're excited at the Chamber, to help promote that LEAP program. We've got a number of students, and you're one of them working with us in that regard, and encourage businesses, whether they're Chamber members or not, to take advantage of. Clark has initiated this program, which we're excited about. There are several other colleges that have similar programs, and we're working every day to try to link the employer community with our colleges and universities, because that's also a way for us to keep college students here locally when they graduate, by letting them know while they're on campus and students that we've got great companies here like Webster 5 and others that can provide meaningful careers and pathways. So I want to thank Kristi White, who's the training manager from Webster 5, and Manjushree Burdekar from Clark University and Chamber intern,
yes.
For joining with us on this segment. Higher ed, again, if you're a student, college student, recent graduate, If you are a parent, business owner, you've got an intern or someone you think could benefit from going through this soft skills training that the Chamber is offering on behalf of our members, please give us a call at the Chamber, 508-753-2924. And Karen Pelletier is our contact and director of the Chamber Higher Ed Business Partnership. We're going to come right back and talk about baseball with Dave Peterson and Denise Kapolka from Knights Limousine, and Dave Peterson, general manager of the Bravehearts. Stay with us.